Just in is this beautiful 1966 Fairlane 500, powered by a 351 Windsor, about 400 horsepower, completely overhauled motor, transmission, rear end, brand new aluminum radiator. I mean, this car mechanically is 100% ready to roll. Previous owner spent about $10,000 on the drivetrain. And it was all done not too long ago. This motor runs absolutely perfect. The engine compartment is show quality. Bottom side of the hood is painted just as nice as the rest of the car. So is all the rest of the jams. I mean, the paint on this car is almost impeccable. Hood gap's nice and tight all the way from front to back on the driver's side. Front bumper is absolutely perfect, completely re-chromed. Grill is in great shape. It does have a couple little nicks here in the front of the grill, and the eyebrow trim is the original, but very, very presentable, very shiny. You know, you can tell there's just a little bit of pitting on the chrome on the grill, but it is original. Passenger side chrome, or passenger side hood gap's perfect as well. No chips or dings anywhere on the hood. Hood paint is excellent. Front fender on the passenger side, in my mind, is perfect. There's no dents, scratches, rust blisters, nothing like that. The wheel well trim on it does have quite a few nicks and stuff in it. You can kind of see here. The wheels are like new BFG radial, 205 70 14s on the front. They're American Racing rims. The chrome along the bottom of the car, the guy spent $1,000 re-chroming the rocker molding. There's no blisters anywhere on the door or the passenger side quarter panel. It's got a great dual exhaust. Comes out right back there behind the springs. It also has chrome traction bars, which can easily be taken off if the guy wants to. The paint job on this car, I'm guessing, is probably about 5 to 8 years old. It's absolutely beautiful. If you look up and down the side, the body is laser straight. And it was a Western car, so the floors, frame, trunk, all that's all original metal and super clean. Back bumper is great as well, except for a little bit of a fade in the chrome over on the driver's side on the top. I'll point that out a little bit. Fairlane 500 emblem, trunk lid fits great. The chrome around the taillight lenses is just a little pitted as well, kind of nicked up. It's the original. There's a few paint imperfections in this car, but it's not blisters or dents or anything like that. It's got just a couple little paint cracks and stuff, and I'll point that out. As far as the door on the passenger side, it's absolutely mint. No filler in that corner. Door panel, armrest, all that is perfect. Front seat's perfect, carpet's perfect. Look at the paint in the door jambs here. Try to get my shadow out of the way. Even the door jamb paint just looks wet. It's just beautiful. Dash pad's nice, no cracks. Dash is in good shape. It's got its original steering wheel. It does have a B&M shifter. Other than that, everything else is pretty much stock in the interior. Dome light works. Headliner's excellent. No rips or tears. Back shelf is in great shape. It's not warped anywhere. It's got 6x9s in the back. Door panels in the back are perfect. It's got all the seat belts in the rear. No seam splits, no imperfections anywhere in the seats. I don't think it has seat belts in the front. It does have them in the rear, but I do not think it's got them in the front. As we look at our kick panels down low, they're in great shape as well. Door shuts nice and tight. Gap on the trunk lid on the passenger side is excellent. Same on the driver's side. This car fits really good. The bumpers, I'm gonna say a 10 out of 10 all the way across and everything, except for at the very top. Right up here, it's just tarnished just a little bit on the very top. Driver's side, lower quarter door, fender, there's no blisters anywhere up and down the sides. Super straight. Car show ready in my opinion. Here's some of the paint imperfections I was talking about. It's just got a few little, yeah, I can barely feel them too. It's got a few little, just little spider webbing right there on the rear sail. If you can see it. Other than that, the paint is absolutely beautiful. Wet sanded and buffed. No imperfections here anywhere on the front fender. Lower fender's great, no blisters, door's great. It also has a few of those paint imperfections if you look really close in the paint right here by this door. It has one right there. You can see that there. As we open our door, the driver's side door is great. Rubbers are all new. Paint on the top of the door panel is perfect. Door panel is excellent. This car is a super quality car. Carries 55 pounds of oil pressure. Temp gauge is running about 175, 180. It's got a Pro Tac, the gas gauge works, wipers work. It's got its original radio here, but it has a CD player in the glove box. So it's got a JVC CD player and that works well. Heater fan works. Also has a manual choke right down there by the gauges. So when you first warm it up, pull the choke out a little bit. The restorer of this car unhooked the speedometer. So the speedometer's been unhooked. When you change the gears out in the rear end, the speedometer was way off. Speedometer cable's fine and the head was fine. It just was about 20 mile an hour off. It needs the proper gear in the speedometer. Transmission shift's good. It's got a little shift kit, maybe a small stall converter, I think 2800 RPM stall. Front end is super tight on it. There's no play in the steering. It's got manual steering, manual brakes, but handles fine. As far as our brakes go, got a full pedal, stops really easy. Doing about 70, doing about 3,400 RPM. As you look out across the hood, the paint is just show quality. It's got a beautiful finish. No waves. Brake stop nice and straight. Do my best here to go through the gears. This car just sounds mean. Shift's excellent. Accidentally shifted it up into neutral there. Just a great driving car. I'll shift it back down to second, down to first. You gotta get used to that ratchet shifter. very fun car to drive. Handles great. You can cruise it down the road, or you can take it to the drag strip, or just have a lot of fun from stoplight to stoplight.